everywhere.
Needlessly creates issues before court when police officers should not be going beyond the 4 squares of what they found in the course of their investigation and what they can reliably point to as evidence.
A prominent Winnipeg defense attorney is calling on the city's police service to be careful around its balance in informing the public about what they need to know and prosecuting innocent people before their trial even starts. This after family members of a man charged in $1 million drug bust have raised concerns about his right to a fair trial.
When you start making suppositions about we believe that there are more drugs or we believe that somebody might or might not be a member of a gang, you're really straying away from the facts of what you know and what you discover. And that guesswork is not only not helpful, it's actively harmful in that you're potentially tainting that potential juror or that potential judge. And frankly, you're tainting that person's reputation in public.
What I can say is don't believe everything you read.
Earlier this week, City News first detailed concerns from Jonathan Herntier's family. He faces charges in a $1.5 million drug bust, police saying in a press conference that Herentier is responsible for trafficking drugs and is part of the rising violence on city streets. His family maintains their loved one is not the person police are making him out to be, but someone who has struggled with substance abuse for years, seeking out treatment within the system.
Well, the charges are obviously bogus.
Newman, who has been working as a defense attorney in Winnipeg courtrooms for more than a decade, says police should be very cautious when they're showcasing this type of a case.
These are facts that have to be figured out in court, they have to be brought in evidence, and the judge or the jury will be the one that draws the inferences and makes findings about somebody's character if needed in order to arrive at a verdict.
City News has reached out to the police numerous times for comment, which they have declined. Newman says the recent handling of the investigation may have implications beyond Herntier's case.
Part of the corrosive effect of an officer giving opinions about people and their character is that the public relies on the police to be impartial investigators. And if the police are coming forward and casting aspersions on somebody's character or saying, I believe they're worse than what we've actually discovered, it calls into question the impartiality of the police.
Members of Herntier's family believe police are wrongly using their loved one as an example in an attempt to show the public the service is doing something to address the city's rising occurrences of violent crime. Winnipeg's own police chief has talked about the overall growing pressure on frontline officers.
A couple of years we've had north of 40 homicides, and we're already on pace for 29 this year. We had 124 shootings in 2019. We're already at 115 to date this year. We've had 176 gun-related calls just in the month of August. So our robberies, our stabbings, these things happen virtually every day.
Herntier's matter will be back before the courts on October 25th. In Winnipeg, Morgan Majeski, City News.